Hey everybody, it's Scott Lewis here from Lewis Studios. And I'm just taking a quick look at a new feature in the May 2025 update to ON1 Photo RAW 2025, and that is the auto crop feature. So this is a float plane on the lake here. This is taken a couple of years ago. We haven't seen the float plane more recently. But anyway, you can see this photo has a couple of issues. One, it's not level if you look at the shoreline across the water there. And also that little piece of boat in the lower left-hand corner here is a little distracting. I've already taken the liberty of using Perfect Eraser to just take the number off the side of the plane to protect the owner's privacy here. And I didn't do that very carefully. If you look closely here, you can see there's a little artifact from where I did that. But that's okay for what we're looking at today. So what I want to do is go into crop mode. I can either click the crop tool here on the side, or I'm just going to hit the letter C. I tend to be a keyboard person. And I think this would look a little better in a 16:9 ratio. So we're going to change that. And then I'm going to click the auto button rather than clicking the level button and trying to trace the shoreline and doing some other things. I'm just going to click this AI button, and look at that. ON1 went ahead and leveled the photo, and it's got the crop in place. Now I'm going to manually work a little more on this because I do want to make sure this entire boat is out of the photo, but I got a head start from the automatic tool, which is often what happens with the automatic AI-driven tools in ON1. And if we take this a little bit further, now that we've got that fixed up, let's see what Brilliance AI can do for some of the other aspects of our photo. So I'll go ahead and turn on Brilliance AI. It takes a look at the photo, and it corrects the color a little bit, takes out a little bit of the haze, and makes a brighter photo. I'm not sure I want everything that it did. I might actually back off just a little bit on the overall Brilliance AI, but more importantly on the flora, I want to back that off a little bit, both to make it more realistic, but also so that the plane in the foreground actually stands out more. Then I'm going to come down here to tone and color. I'm going to go down to the haze tool here, and I'm going to dehaze this a little bit more. It was kind of a hazy day. That looks about right there. I don't want to go too far and make it look unnatural. And then I'm going to back off the color temperature adjustment just a little bit because I actually know it wasn't that warm of a color that day. And then I'm going to take the vibrance down just a hair as well. I like what it's done here. It's given me a little too much of it. But then I'm going to go into my noise and sharpening tool, and let's go ahead and try both No Noise AI and Tack Sharp AI by doing both. We'll let it take a look here. And if we drag this across, you can see the plane looks a whole lot better when sharpened. So let's keep that. We'll apply the AI magic there. Done. And we'll put it back to its original size. And so that looks pretty nice at that point. There are some more things we could do to work on this photo a little bit more. But for what I was trying to demonstrate today, those are the key points. I really wanted to look at the new auto crop feature the most, but then touch on some of the other auto things as well, the other AI-driven pieces, the Brilliance AI, to get a big head start on my developing of the image, if you will, with the tone and color. And then the AI-driven noise reduction and tack sharpness adjustment with AI to get the photo even a little further along. Now, if I was going to print this, or if I was going to use this for some other things, I'd spend a little more time probably with some local effects to clean up a little bit more. I might actually take the background here, the flora, and darken it a little bit relative to the foreground, just to keep even more of the emphasis on the plane. But you get the general idea here. So let's go ahead and stop the video there. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's a quick look at that new auto crop feature and some of the other AI-driven automations in ON1 Photo RAW. Thanks.